Time is running out for NASCAR Xfinity Series drivers to make the way into the Final Four battle at the Homestead Miami Speedway in 2 weeks. 4 drivers will advance to the final round of the Chase playoffs to run for the 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series season, but they only have 2 races left to qualify. The 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr. will start on the pole of this 40-car field, but only 8 drivers on this grid still have a shot at the 2016 title. After next weekend at Phoenix, only 4 drivers will advance into the Final Four and participate in the championship weekend battle at Homestead Miami Speedway. On your screen, let's take a look at your Chase grid. Entering today's race at Texas, Ty Dillon a 20-point advantage on 5th place Cole Custer, with his teammate Brendan Gunn 1 point behind, 19 points in front of the double zero. And then you have Eric Jones and Ryan Truex, also a very good lead on Cole Custer, who's right now on the outside looking in, along with teammate Josh Berry, Daniel Suarez, and Chris Buescher, who won the spring race here at Texas earlier in the year. Now, Darrell Wallace won the pole here in the first part of 2016 in the spring, alongside Matt Kenseth. That is your front row, and we have all these chasers trying to win and advance, but then you got all these cut drivers and other drivers trying to spoil the party and take home the checker flag. A lot more to be discovered, a lot more to be talked about throughout the day, but first let's send it down track south with the command to fire up these engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
And now the field, as you can tell, starting to roll on to the track to begin their pace lap. At the top of your screen, your starting grid will appear, allowing you to see where your favorite drivers are going to start in this afternoon's O'Reilly Auto Parts Challenge, round 33 of the year, and race 2 of the Eliminator round for the Xfinity Chase here at Texas. A 27-lap race, 40 cars racing here today. At a total of 42 drivers show up, only 40 made the show. 2 more in the NASCAR Spring Up Series, AAA Texas 500, coming out tomorrow. 8 drivers continue their battle to the Final Four race at Homestead Miami Speedway in 2 weeks. The Ford EcoBoost 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway. That'll be a great show for the NASCAR Spring Up Series to end the 2016 season. But today, it's all about the Xfinity drivers. Darrell Wallace Jr. trying to spoil the party. So is Matt Kenseth, Alex Bowman, Daniel Suarez, and Chase Elliott. Your top 5. They come from turn 4 to get us underway. Race 2, the Eliminator round, is underway. Green flag is in the air. We're underway here from Texas. And a pretty good jump by the 6 of Darrell Wallace. Beats the 20 of Matt Kenseth down in the turn number 1. Here comes the 88 of Alex Bowman to the inside for second. And Suarez through the middle. Moves by the 20 of Kenseth off turn 2. There's the 33 Austin Dillon going by. He was in the middle. Now Kyle Busch appears he'll go through the middle. And the 20 dropping back like a rock on this initial start. They come from turn number 4. Clean and green, and it's the 2 drivers who've never won a race in the series before in the front 2 spots. Darrell Wallace and Alex Bowman. Chase Elliott third, Daniel Suarez and James Buescher. Ryan Truex, Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, and Eric Jones. Your top 10. Matt Kenseth all the way down to 11th place in that number 20 car. Ty Dillon 12th. Josh Berry 13th, Justin Allgaier, Cole Witt, Matty Benedetto, there's Cole Custer, Cale Conley, Blake Cook, and Brandon Jones. You saw the outside line did not get going at all on that initial start, and that's something we've been seeing a lot this weekend. That outside line is not the preferred lane here at Texas, not this weekend. That is the last place you want to be, stuck on that outside line. So should we have a green-white checker, they're going to be a lot of people is going to be in trouble if we have a green-white checker finish. And right now, Darrell Wallace, Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, and Daniel Suarez have driven away from 5th place James Buescher. Ryan Truex, Dillon, Busch, Jones, and Blaney, your top 10. Here comes Kansas now on the inside of Ryan Blaney in the 22. Darrell Wallace Jr., one of the drivers who eliminated from the championship chase after Dover got in a crash due to a lap car. Not running for the title, but good news, Darrell Wallace will be back in this number 6 Roush Fenway Ford Mustang in 2017. In fact, the guy behind him will also be running full-time next year, Alex Bowman for Virginia Motorsports. Bowman will drive the number 5, currently being driven by Chase Elliott in this race. Advanced Auto Parts will become the primary sponsor for Bowman at Virginia Motorsports. And here comes Suarez for 3rd. On the inside, Daniel Suarez not necessarily in a must-win situation right now, but there's a good chance entering Phoenix he may be in a must-win battle as Bowman putting pressure on that 6 of Darrell Wallace. And look at that run he has. Look at the run Alex Bowman had through the center of turn 3 and 4. Do the bump with that number 6 in the triable and have a pretty good run getting into turn 1. Alex Bowman running double duty this weekend. His second to last start in the 88. He'll be back in his car at Homestead at the season finale. Suarez and Chase Elliott 4th. Busher, Truex, Bush, Jones, Blaney, and Kenseth. Dillon, Justin Allgaier, Ty Dillon, Josh Berry, Cole Custer. Where's Brendan Gaughan at? Brendan Gaughan is right now 23rd. Chris Busher 22nd, and I just noticed that the 62 does not have a red spoiler, splitter, or windshield. I just noticed that I put the wrong car in my roster, and I apologize, but Brendan Gaughan is a chase contender, even though he does not have the special chase objects on that South Point Chevrolet. But he has a lot of cars in front of him right now, allowing him to possibly gain a little bit more points, as behind him is Ryan Reed. Chastain, Self, Yaley, Anderson, Mingus, and Tyler Young. John West Talley, Jeremy Clements, Ryan Ellis. And now you can tell that Bowman, who was on the bumper of the 6 of Darrell Wallace, has now been passed by both Suarez and Chase Elliott. So what in the world has now happened to the 88 of Alex Bowman? He had a great run to the inside, or had a great run on the 6, and you see right here Suarez got a nice launch off turn 2, carried that momentum to the inside of Bowman into turn 3, made the pass off turn 2 a lap later, and he brought the 5 of Elliott along with him in that 5 car. So now Alex Bowman from 2nd to 4th. Daniel Suarez was running 4th, now 3rd, was 3rd and now 2nd in the number 19. So can Daniel Suarez possibly get a win and punch his ticket into that Final 4? He has 4 wins in 2016. The driver from Monterrey, Mexico, the sophomore driver out of Joe Gibbs Racing, had a solid rookie year, but this season, his sophomore year, has been nothing but outstanding. 4 wins for the number 19 Aries Toyota. Right now, closing in on leader Darrell Wallace, Elliott Bowman, and now James Busher has been running 5th the entire race, but now getting pressured by the number 18 of Kyle Busch. And Busch jumps to the inside lane into turn number 3, and he'll have the preferred lane throughout the entire corner, and Kyle Busch should be able to make the pass off turn 4 pretty easily. And here comes the 98 of Ryan Truex. Should Truex get by? We have a caution on the track. Caution flag is out, and the 90 of Tyler Young is completely damaged on the front end. And now the driver's trying to slow down and keep from running into these slower cars up ahead. There's Carl Long, Morgan Shepherd, the 44 of J.J. Yaley. Good bit of cars involved in the first caution of the day. Ryan Ellis and Joey Gase. 13 of Timmy Hill. A lot of the cars that were running outside the top 25 and outside the top 30 involved. None of our chasers have, it appears to be involved in the wreck. And you saw one car go upside down. And it appears it's going to happen right here off turn number 4. The 0 of Michael Self is going to appear to be turned by the 44 of J.J. Yaley. Yaley gets in the left rear corner panel of the 0 of Self. They come back up the track. Anderson got by. Mingus got a little bit of damage. And Anderson did hit the wall, but He came back up the track of Tyler Young. The 44 goes upside down almost. So he does. Gets hit by Ryan Ellis. There's 13 of Timmy Hill. Or they're going to end up running into the 17 of Ryan Ellis. Here comes the 52. Ooh, hard impact by Joey Gase and the number 13 of Timmy Hill. And then Morgan Shepherd is going to come in and pile into nobody. A lot of cars damaged here in the first caution of the afternoon. And a lot of them went behind the wall now. The 90 of Tyler Young done for the afternoon. So is J.J. Yaley and Jed Burton. Ryan Ellis and Joey Gase are right now being shown one lap down. The leader, Darrell Wallace Jr. in the 6. Let's give you a top 10 rundown before we go back green. And the 17 of Ryan Ellis. And now the 52 of Gase out of the race. Darrell Wallace, Daniel Suarez, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, and Kyle Busch. James Busher, Ryan Truex, Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, and Matt Kenseth at the top 10. We're back underway. And Busch. And now here, almost 3 wide. Bowman made a move to the inside of Elliott. Unable to make it happen as here comes the 18 of Kyle Busch for 4th. Kyle Busch completes the pass on corner exit, and now Suarez, a nice run into turn 3. Here comes the 19, Daniel Suarez to the inside. Darrell Wallace on the outside. They'll be side by side coming from turn number 4. Third place, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Truex, Jones, Busher, Kenseth, and Austin Dillon, your top 10. And we're back on the caution, and not sure they were at the line or not, but we have another crash back here. The 60 of Chris Busher. A chase contender, Chris Busher involved. And damage on the 4 of Ross Chastain. The 2 of Brandon Jones has been collected. So this is going to put your defending champion Chris Busher in a must-win battle as Daniel Suarez wins the battle at the line. Caution flag is back out here at Texas. It's going to be a little bit of deja vu here off turn number 4, the 60 of Chris Busher, just like J.J. Yaley did the previous caution. Turns the 2 of Brandon Jones up into the 4 of Ross Chastain. I mean, there's the 84 Mingus getting involved. Not sure if it was as big as it was like the first run. There's Jordan Anderson, the 97. Busher was Yaley. Brandon Jones was... who was the driver who got turned? Oh, I already can't remember the... and Yaley turned somebody. I just cannot remember who that was to save my life right now. But then you have 4 Chastain. Pretty much resembles Tyler Young in that first crash. All these cars piling in. So this is going to make it really, really tough for Chris Busher to defend his championship from 2015. Moving up to the NASCAR Spin-Up Series next season for Front Row Motorsports. Wants to end his Xfinity campaign on a high note. But it's going to be really tough for him to advance into the Final Four. I mean, tough break for Chris Busher, who's had a great, outstanding year. 4 wins for the Advocare Ford Mustang. But will not be a 5th one here today as he's going to be taking that car behind the wall. Chris Busher done for the day at Texas. Back live, getting ready for the restart. The lights are out at top of the pace car going green here with about 10 to go for the 19 of Daniel Suarez, the 5 of Chase Elliott, the 18 of Kyle Busch, 18 Alex Bowman, the 6 of Darrell Wallace, Eric Jones, Ryan Truex, James Busher, Matt Kenseth, and Austin Dillon, your top 10. Allgaier, Berry, Ryan Blaney, Kel Conley, Dillon, Custer, Witt, DeBenedetto, Ryan Segan, Brendan Gaughan, your top 20. We're back underway. And a pretty good job there with the 19 of Suarez. Down into turn 1. They're 3 wide. Here comes a 33 Austin Dillon through the middle. Kenseth on the outside. Allgaier on the inside. They come from turn 2. There goes Berry by on the inside lane. These drivers trying to get as much points back as they can. There's a 3 of Ty Dillon being pushed by the 00 of Cole Custer. Dillon first in points entering this race. Custer 5th. Getting the line. Here now on the bumper of the number 5 of Elliott is the 18 of Kyle Busch. Now Busch knows the position Daniel Suarez is in. Should Busch get second, Would he go for the win, or would there be some team orders to allow the 19 to grab this win and put that 19 car in the driver's Final Four battle? Eric Jones now moving by the number 6 of Darrell Wallace to get the last spot inside the top 5. Wallace has it, but Jones wants it, and he'll take it here, entering turn number 1, as we're 8 to go though this time. This time by 8 laps remaining at the Texas Motor Speedway, and the 60 of Chris Buescher has taken his car behind the wall. A 34th place finish for Chris Buescher. The 4 of Ross Chastain also taking his car behind the wall. He'll finish 35th in his Johnny Davis number 4 entry. Brendan Gaughan has now moved up in the 17th, but him and Ty Dillon running outside the top 10. Not really where we expected them to be, as here comes the 18 Kyle Busch to the inside. He'll take second away from Chase Elliott. Reagan Bowman and Jones with him. Could we possibly see a Joe Gibbs Racing first, second, and third place battle? Or at least a first, second, and third place finish. And now that may be a little bit tough. Here comes Darrell Wallace back to the inside of Eric Jones off turn number 4. Nice launch off on corner exit for the number 11. He stays in front of the 6 of Darrell Wallace. Now Kyle Busch puts his sights on the 19 of Daniel Suarez. Last time by, Suarez was over more than half a second in front of the 18 of Kyle Busch. Last time by, Suarez was about 200ths quicker than the 18. Let's see the lap times this time around. A 29.297 to a 29.313. So right now, last time by, Suarez was quicker than Kyle Busch. Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Eric Jones, Darrell Wallace, Ryan Truex, Justin Allgaier, Ryan Blaney, and Austin Dillon. Josh Berry now 11th, James Buescher, Cole Custer, Matt Kenseth, Ty Dillon, Cale Conley, Brendan Gaughan, Cole Whitt, Blake Cook, and Ryan Sieg. This race is really going to shake up the chase grid, as right now it appears Suarez will get in with a win, get into the Final Four with this win. Should he hang on to the lead, because Kyle Busch was faster last time by. But should Suarez take him the win, Eric Jones right now running 5th. That would help him in the points to make the Final Four. Ryan Truex running very well. They're both gaining points on Ty Dillon and Brendan Gaughan. It is going to be a tight battle to make the Final Four at Homestead on points. It appears that Cole Custer, Josh Berry, and Chris Buescher are going to have the hardest battle at making the play of the Final Four at Homestead. Daniel Suarez through turns 3 and 4. Last time by, Busch was quicker again, but not by much. They take the 2 lap to go sign. 2 to go for the Monterey Mexico's Daniel Suarez. The number one thing Suarez would love to see right now is the white flag. That way, this should there be a caution, this race will end under. They will race back the line, and this race will pretty much end on the green. Suarez does not want to see a green-white checker finish. At a turn number 4, Daniel Suarez enters the tribal. He'll take the white flag for the 19 of Aris Toyota team. He's had an outstanding sophomore year. Daniel Suarez crashed out at Charlotte. Came here 19 points outside the cutoff to advance in the Homestead to run for the title. He'll be back in this car next season, but it appears that he will have a shot to run for his first career NASCAR championship. He comes off the final corner. He'll hang on for his 5th win of the year. Monterey, Mexico's Daniel Suarez takes home the checker flag. He'll win today at the Texas Motor Speedway. And Daniel Suarez becomes the first driver to clinch a spot in the championship Final Four at the Homestead Miami Speedway in just 2 weeks. And his teammate Kyle Busch comes home second in the number 18 NOS Toyota. Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, and a great point stay for Suarez's teammate Eric Jones, 5th for that number 11. Darrell Wallace, Ryan Truex, a great points battle for the 98, or a great point stay for the 98. Ryan Blaney, Justin Allgaier, and Austin Dillon, your top 10. Cole Custer, 12th. Josh Berry or Ty Dillon will be 15th. Brendan Gaughan 16th. Let's see, where's some of the other guys? Where did Berry finish? Berry finished in 11th, so it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be tough for Custer, Berry, and Busher to advance into the Final Four on anything but a win. So they will pretty much have to win at at Phoenix next weekend to run for the title. But that is all here from Texas with the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Your O'Reilly Auto Parts Challenge winner goes to the number 19 of Daniel Suarez. But the racing does not stop here. Tomorrow afternoon, the NASCAR Spring Up Series will run here for 27 laps. The AAA Texas 500 coming your way tomorrow. On your screen, your results in your chase grid after race 33 of the year. Race 2 of the eliminator round. That is on your screen right now. And we'll see you tomorrow for the AAA Texas 500 here from Texas. Goodbye, everyone.